Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another live show, another watch along, another Madrid game. Today is the Champions League, our favorite competition. We're playing Juventus at the Bernabeu. Should be an exciting game. I'm gonna put the lineup in the screen right now. As you can see, well, we started with Courtois in goal, Militao, Asensio, Olsen is injured, Carreras, and Federico Valverde. I'm happy to say that he's starting at right back. And then we have Arda Güler in midfield with Romani and Bellingham. I think that's perfect. I mean, I think our midfield is really good today, honestly. For me, I think that's a perfect midfield for us. And then up front, Vinicius, Mbappe, and Brahim. Honestly, I would have taken Mastensono any day over Brahim as of right now, but we got Brahim. I'm cool. I feel like our coach didn't overthink too much, although I feel like he kind of overthink with Mastensono and Brahim, but it is what it is. Because I don't remember the last game Brahim started, but it is what it is. Brahim is not bad. I think we should have a nice game, and then let's take a look at Juventus lineup a little bit. Tigregorio, Gugani, Gatti, El Kelly. I say Ron Kelly, but yeah. Tura, McKenny, Kalulu, Cambiaso, and then up front, Yildiz, Cook Miners, and Lodge. Okay, not a bad lineup either. Should be an interesting game. In the past couple of days, I've said that that game, like in the upcoming games, and obviously next game we play Barcelona and stuff. I said that was probably the hardest game out of all of them, honestly. And I still think so. I think that's a game we should be able to win. Nonetheless, I think we should be able to win this game. So yeah, put your prediction in the chat. How do you think this game is gonna go? For me, I think it should be I'm gonna say 3-2. I'm gonna say 3-2 or 3-1. I think we should win 3-2 or 3-1. So yeah, let's see how that goes. I'm gonna leave the lineup on the screen until game starts, and then let's go from there. Hala Madrid. I think we have a good lineup, honestly. I feel like for one of the first time, our coach has decided to go with, I think, a very good midfield with Arda Güler and Bellingham and Tchouaméni. I feel like it's well balanced. I think the last time we played with both of them on the pitch in midfield was in the Club World Cup. I think it was a seconds game against Strasbourg or something like that. We played really well that game, so I'm very excited to see how we do in that game with both of them in midfield. Think it should be. I think we're gonna create a lot. So let's see. Let's go.
two fixtures this week between former champions of Europe. And 7 or 8 years ago, Juventus would have been on that list of heavyweight contenders with Real. They met in the final of 2017.
All right, we're going now.
Just looking and hoping for a result to turn this season around, to turn this Juventus era around. Juventus has scored 15 club goals this season so far. Kylian Mbappe has scored 15 club goals this season so far.
That is a crazy thing to say. Juventus has scored 15 goals this season. Mbappe has scored 15 goals. That's great. I'm expecting Vinny to have a nice game today.
10 wins from 11 games this season. He's rampant. Other key players going back to fitness and form. Reboot of their approach with a new coach. The same old aura starting to return. Let's face it, every year in this competition.
Wait, Juventus is captain of Juventus? That's crazy. I didn't see that one coming.
Today in the Spanish capital,
This is what, 21?
70,000 inside the stadium that has been home to the Champions League trophy for no fewer than 6 of the last 12 years. Another champion also ready to welcome it back home next year. His early season injury issues are just starting to clear up. Carvajal, Howson, and Alexander-Arnold are being held back to Barcelona on Sunday. So
don't forget to like,
is right
comment,
back again.
and subscribe.
Asensio's recalled for the injured David Alaba. That's one of 4 changes from last weekend. Brahim Diaz, Arda Güler, and Vinicius Junior are also recalled to the starting 11. Out go Camavinga, Mastantuono, and Rodrigo. Fernando Mendy is involved for the first time in 6 months. He is among the substitutes. The man who was in charge in London when Real won their 15th title last year.
Yeah, this is captain.
20-year-old Kenan Yildiz captains Juventus.
Very interesting. Nah, Mendy's not playing, bro. Mendy's not playing. I don't think Mendy's gonna play anytime soon. I don't think so. I honestly don't. I think Mendy's not gonna play, like, maybe until the Copa del Rey or something, because I don't think he really fits what Gabriel is. Or he could play as a center back. Why not? He's good defensively. You know, I would take it. I would take it. I don't see a problem there. Or play the 2-5-2, play Mendy as a center back. I would take it.
This match is brought to you by Heineken. Ready for Champions League.
What's your prediction for the score? For the game? What's your score prediction for the game?
Feels like they've off the field already this week, but the cancellation of the Barcelona game in Miami. Now to win another one. This is a big
Put your score prediction in the chat. Mine is 3-1 Madrid, and I predict that Vini is gonna have a nice game today. Very nice game from Vini today. Actually, I don't think I can add captions. I don't think that's something I can do. I gotta look into that especially for you, bro. I gotta look into that especially for you. Can you hear me better now? Is it because I put it closer to my mouth? It was a good distance. So we're in trouble already. But let me know if you can hear me better now.
Last year, Real Man City, PSG all found themselves in the playoff round of the new Champions League. Lessons learned. They seem to have their sights.
Juve started fast. Juve started fast. I could see Juventus trying to do the same thing as Atletico Madrid trying to score. I mean, to cross more and stuff like that. Let's see if we fix that problem.
Success from a long throw against Villarreal in one of the previous games. So, confident start from Juve.
Cross in. You good, you good. You ready to come to joke around.
So the pushing and shoving inside the penalty area. Every week is a big week at Real Madrid, but the week of your first coach is a week full of distractions which have you alongside. There is that.
I don't know what might be the problem.
Failed the only true test of their credentials this season. That derby defeat to Atleti, Juventus tonight, Barca at the weekend, Anfield, Liverpool in 2 weeks' time. They will be tests and distractions. The real tests are to come. And Alonso will learn a lot from the games coming up. And
I'm not sure what might be the problem.
Arda is sitting, dropping into that more deeper role, just backing up play. There's combinations with Kylian Mbappe being a feature of Real Madrid's opening to the season. He played right back for the third successive game, but the good news for the club.
So putting the mic closer to my mouth, I feel like I hear myself louder. Did that help or didn't? Or did it not help?
Sunday. Here's Vinicius Junior back in the starting 11.
Okay, not doing bad so far.
Just
It looked like he's ready for the big occasion. Let's say that. So he looked like he's ready for the big occasion.
He's got his hands full up against Vinicius Junior and Arda coming into that space as well. So he'll have his work cut out. I think the three at the back with the two wing backs will suit Juventus on the ball is a bit of a problem for him. This man, how they get the ball up the pitch in 2 years, they're slow, they're sprint on the ball, and you just thinking Real Madrid are lethal when it comes to being in transition and winning the ball. So they need to be on the spot. So we hope it.
Yeah, pressing really hard. The only thing I'm noticed is that Thuram got out of that pressure really easy. That's the only thing I see.
Vlahovic was the man who was going clear. It was the foul off the ball by Vlahovic on Militao. He needed to get away. I mean, he's a number 9. In the nature of Vlahovic, he wants to be in front of the goal. He wants to be central. He's going to have to his team in so many ways. Off the ball and on the ball. I'm not sure how much pressing they'll be able to do tonight. They seem to tire a lot when they do press and they don't get it right. What's been the starting 11, and he is for only the third time this season tonight. Leading goal scorer for Juventus the last 3 seasons, number 9, Dusan Vlahovic. Mr. McKennie started over on that right-hand side with Miners at the heart of the team. Militao alongside Raul Asensio here at the heart of the Real defence. Jude Bellingham will play a little deeper than he has been doing in his first 2 seasons with Real. There's a lot of rotation in that midfield, and Mr. McKennie on that right-hand side and Thuram on this left-hand side. You can see alongside Bellingham, they've got their work cut out because there's a lot of running to do because they're so narrow. They've got to block up the central of the pitch. They've got to get.
We're doing good so far. I feel like we're containing Juve real well. We're not letting them get out of the press that we do. He's looking good.
Start this season for Brahim Diaz too. Valverde into Vinicius Junior. Certainly made an impact from the bench at the weekend. Mbappe ferrying it back out to this right-hand side, and
we just got to watch out for the counter attack.
Must be a wing back coming forward down that flank.
Yeah.
Bellingham trying to make some progress. Here's Vinicius Junior again. Carreras.
One thing I'm happy about is seeing Bellingham playing more as an 8 than as a 10.
Is the holding midfield. Diaz.
You can turn here. You can turn here.
He's good play that Cambiasso almost got out. He's found Vlahovic.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Space here for Corona.
We're in trouble. Damn, that was way too easy.
Two options and he just couldn't pick out the black shirt.
That was way too easy. What just happened there? It's like they just had one pass and then they was out of the pressure and stuff. Like it's like they just got free. Kalulu was free on the left side by himself. Pass it to Vini. Mbappe, too much.
Dispossessed. Just came a little sharp into Article there and he missed control. Cambiasso could win a free kick. Juve had
That was a little bit weird, but
40
I guess
days
it's
and
okay.
40
It's okay.
nights, so one of 5 consecutive draws, ended by a listless defeat in Como on Sunday. They've been ahead in just 2 of those 6 games, scored only 4 times in the last 5 games. You are a club like Juventus, it's not far off the crisis that. It's certainly a run that's begun some crisis talk.
Keeping it early into it, right? Got to go. Yet to convince and
They're trying to play what you call to get out of pressure. They're trying to play
not in any of the jobs.
Vlahovic every time to get out of the pressure.
Here's the story in Turin. And
One thing that's a little bit weird with Juve is that they went ahead and got a defender, Jonathan David, just for them to sit on the bench for them. You would think Juve would have been a big problem this season in Serie A and stuff with all the money that they spent in the summer window, but not that much. The shot.
Timing for Germany.
Yeah, doing good so far.
Interesting on that side.
8
Far
minutes.
side forward, Madrid. You see the referee. You see
I can say that Juve is continuous well. I think their game plan is counter attack. I think it's gonna take a minute for us to break the defense again. Honestly, I didn't expect to see that. I thought I was gonna see more of an open game, but it's not gonna be the case. Again, 2 passes and they out. And we are in trouble. We gotta watch out for that because they look good in counter attack. They look good in counter attack. Every time, like in the past couple of minutes, 2 passes and they now like next to a ball.
Pochettino will be watching with particular interest this evening, having had a good look at McKennie at the start of the month. It's West to McKennie again, and he stretched Thibaut Courtois and forced a corner.
he would have needed something spectacular. He's not quite got it right. Dragging it possibly wide.
That was a good shot from McKennie.
Huge man. His wingspan is enormous. And one big step, long lunge, and it's well covered by him.
He has started all 3 Champions League games now this season. McKennie. Kenan Yildiz will take the corner. Defended very capably by Valverde. Thuram. Yildiz. So gifted in tight spaces like that, Kaden Yildiz. Kenny's head is a little careless. Seconds between them.
See that link up there? His eyes lit up and said, hit that space, go. Probably the wrong side of the pitch for Goulet, tried the outside of the boot.
Cambiasso.
Oh,
That's a clever pick from Vlahovic, and McKennie is prowling with minutes again.
yeah, we gotta watch out for the counter attack.
Otherwise, it would have been another corner. But there is first
Really takes
international
them a minute
appearances
to go
since
from
March.
their box
This
to our
month.
box.
He of course
Way
played
too,
in the Club World
way
Cup for
too-
Juventus during the summer.
way too.
What a big opportunity tonight on the big stage for Weston McKennie. At least because his contract is up next summer when he'll have to have his mind on bigger things with the USMNT.
Yeah.
King Di Gregorio is
I think you
the
might have to be a
Juventus
little bit
goalkeeper.
more patient. Because they're playing with that 3-5 something formation. We gotta be patient to break them down. It's not gonna be easy.
Field and you feel that Locatelli was the one that me and you driver was put on and playing, but that was the surprise omission.
He's the club captain and he's been left out tonight. This came from Thuram, forcing it forward to McKennie. Is
In
involved
trouble
in the
again.
match. Vlahovic
In trouble again.
doesn't usually hesitate when
Oh
he's on
my
his man.
God.
He's going to have to settle for a corner.
Yeah.
Just wasn't the
We're
right
gonna, if we're gonna get something out of this game, we're gonna have to try to control it and stuff.
Just slightly
Because what I'm
caught his
seeing right now is like
Vlahovic's
we are
contract is up next
participating
year too.
and then we just give them the ball and they go straight. They
Keep
don't
us
go,
sane all summer,
alright, let's
but
try to
nothing
give it
happened.
to that person.
He
They go
stayed with the club.
straight.
He'll still be with the club. In the January window. Well, if he scores a few goals tonight, it may have to be. Not coming from anyone else for Juventus. Cambiasso. McKennie. Good strikes here by Federico Gatti.
We're in trouble.
That's spectacular goal.
That was another nice shot.
Last Champions League game.
That's a fantastic strike and really sharp save. Let's see that one all the way, and he was a little bit closer to him, and he just had to chop down rather than sprint across. And the shot that Real Madrid have not started yet. Slow, pedestrian to the ball, they're allowing shots from 20 yards. I mean, those defenders there could have got tight, and they're not. So it's been a really, really sluggish start by them.
And it's worth saying that Sunday's defeat was Juve's first defeat since they lost 1-0 to Real Madrid in the Hard Rock in Miami Club World Cup at the start of July. They did begin this season with 3 straight wins. They rescued a remarkable draw with Borussia Dortmund in this competition. Thankful draw here in Spain against Villarreal 3 weeks ago. It's left them off the early Champions League pace. They're not too far off the top in Italy, despite their run of draws and the defeat at the weekend.
There's gonna be a lot of passing from us before we can break this thing down. And again, I'm gonna say this: corner goal might come from a corner or some kind of individual brilliance. Bellingham.
Diaz. Very.
Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. Let's hold the ball and try to create.
Himself and pick out a specific target. Friend or foe.
Just try that as hard as he can at Benny Jr. just to get a touch off something. Maybe ask the question, but it's really an interchange that's worked. It's down this right hand side rather than the left hand side that we were focusing on earlier.
Coming more of a threat from set
You
pieces
got
this
a
season.
corner.
And Xabi Alonso.
Of course. Oh,
It's a save at least for Di Gregorio to make.
on the fifth shot.
Tchouameni rising highest.
A little shuffle, no real challenge in there. And Thuram was marking him, thinking completely lost him, completely losing where Tchouameni was, and then misjudging the flight as well. That would have been a gift, really.
Kenan Yildiz. Kenny making a more forward run, but being marshalled by Carreras. Vinicius Junior. It's got to him, but it's fallen for Goulet to pick out Valverde. Here's Raheem Diaz. Trying to be patient, Militao with the riskier pass forward. Juventus deal with it. Vlahovic keeps hold of it.
From closer in, from longer range in the yes, that making pass we've seen does work. Tip from closer, no.
Ooh. Vinny almost had its one about there.
12 so far this season with all 5 games here.
It's not too bad. We're not doing bad.
Victories have been by the odd goal. Not only with a late goal against Getafe on Sunday. It's just Junior. Champions League game here. They fell behind against Marseille last month. Needed a couple of penalties to turn that one around. Second of them very debatable.
Okay.
Space for Brahim
That was have been better. That was full have been better.
Lots of space in between the Juve cover. That's kept his shot at the other end. It was a good save, wasn't it?
It's sharp. You just see his right leg decides to cut that away, whereas on the save before it powers through. Kelly was trying to convey, just get close to Tchouameni because he had so much time in there.
Tchouameni will be a threat. Again, he does slide there. The left foot looks to curl it in towards the goalkeeper.
Okay. Another one.
At the expense of another
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Three centre halves. They do have a line on here to the 6-yard box. It's a sizable barrier for Juventus. Just a case of attacking it, get it right between you, decide who goes.
Okay.
Once more.
That would be trouble. But okay. We there, we're doing good.
He only had the job confirmed in May. He looked and sounded uncomfortable in the last few weeks. What's been the one to tell him that he was out of the door? It's picked up Eagle 2-door.
Okay. What that?
Goulet combining with Brahim Diaz, finding Jude Bellingham. A bit of space for
All
Carreras.
right. Cross it? No, we're not crossing it.
Quite what they intended. And it was that. Couldn't quite keep it in.
Not bad so far.
You can see him trying to get across the Valverde. He's having to hold narrow. 20 minutes in, he's got another 70 minutes of him and McKennie on the far side. McKennie's now having to get out to Carreras. That's the run you don't want to do as a midfielder. You've got to do a lot of them.
What run you do without the ball? The difficult it is to make the forward runs that we saw from McKennie in the 10 minutes. Ben here is anything but a right back, and it's occupying area, so it's got two challenges, but couldn't quite slip it into Vinicius Junior.
See a picture of their face. See it. Shirts in front of them. Going through centre halves. Closing all sides in such a tight space.
Okay.
Discipline defending again. Kalulu still able to escape this occasion. Goulet.
Hello, man. Let's take a shot or something. Let's take a shot. Ooh. Deflection.
Empty coming across at the expense of the corner.
Well, that's as good as we see from Real Madrid, and it is that transition. Is the winning the ball back quickly. Sudden the spaces were there.
We're doing good. We're doing good. We're winning the ball fast. Moving well. We're doing good.
Swinger from Arda Goulet. Defending at the near post on this occasion. She was back there. The Real Madrid pressure is building. Arda Goulet.
Ooh. Oh, there's nobody at the back post. Oh. That was nice, but there was nobody at the back post.
So he was just caught in his heels a little.
That was the block. Seems Ringati just get in front of the goal. Lulu making that break from deep. We've seen him have joy from it. You can add into the list that he can only do so many of those in the game.
Just a little glimpse of Lloyd Kelly. And he was breathing heavily. They all are, and then Juventus rear guard. Screw is being turned. By Militao and Vlahovic. It's very marketable, Vlahovic. He's not 26 until January.
That's crazy, bro. Which is only 25.
Lots of columns full of suitors.
This guy's like 27, 28.
Transfer rumours are always just that, rumours. But in Vlahovic's case, Juventus have been trying to get rid of him.
Okay, Vinny.
This is Junior.
Switch it. Good.
Here's Fede Valverde.
Okay, Brian Cross. Woo! Good try.
Expecting a cross.
They got a shot or cross. That was a shot.
Manages to get the ball pitch, but I don't think he means it. It's to catch it, claim it. Would have been to go down as error if he scores from that angle. But just seeing down this right hand side, more joy for Real Madrid than anywhere else, really.
Two left footers are Goulet and Brahim Diaz operating in that. And Fede Valverde here overlapping with his right foot.
Okay. Oh my God.
And he was trying to pick Chouameni. He did so brilliantly.
Oh my God.
Just that little nick.
Ooh,
Gatti caught him by
almost
surprise.
had it.
Really
Almost
got to
had
get
it.
the touchdown and the strike away. He's teeing himself up for something else, but just had to adjust and then he was stepping in. Another defensive instinctive block.
It's on target until Kalulu intercepted. This is Junior. Speculative, no more. Temptation is just to toss a high cross into the box, but Juventus are very well equipped to deal with those.
You can see them not even engaging.
Okay. That's too far. That's too far. We're doing good. I'm actually happy. Because the last game we played against Sakafe, the first half, it's like we were sleeping. He wasn't creating anything. There was nothing to be excited about. But the second half, we did good. In this game, the first half, we're doing amazing. I can say that. We're trying to create at the start. Juve was a little bit like problematic in counter attack, but I feel like we understand it now. We're just controlling the game, controlling the pace of the game, minimizing the problems that we could have, and yeah, I think we're good. It's just a matter of patience because the goal will come. It's just a matter of patience. Because Juve is not going anywhere. You can clearly see that their game plan is counter attack. So it's a matter of
This
containing.
is a $55 million move from Atalanta last year to the Cup miners. This cross was deflected. Diaz couldn't control it, but it's resistance now from Juventus. They've lost that counter-attacking threat. They need to refine it, or it really will be a long night. Done again by Valverde. It's run away from Carreras.
Oh my God.
Kalulu will run him back and hold him off.
Good job.
Kalulu might have caught him in the face. But this is Junior wants to accelerate. A little bit of space, and he has seen plenty of that.
Okay, good ball to Brahim. Ah,
Couldn't do justice to the idea.
Just went right. Oh, there was. In the face and back of the head. But again, Kalulu doing well, going forward still in a march and then getting into that final third and just asking the question, putting it in and second guessing himself. But
the thing with Pereira, you would always
some yards
criticize
in
him,
the
but to an extent, he's probably one of our most consistent players. Apart from the game against what's it called, Atletico Madrid, where he dropped him actually injured. Apart from that, he's probably our most consistent player. You can barely say anything. That nigga barely put a foot wrong.
Just a straight offside. Gospel.
Okay. Oh, that shot. Oh,
Miners back in the way this time. Good composure that from Kelly.
absolutely.
In the back, Asensio.
Well, they just doesn't have the option. Just desperately waiting for the ball forward. Anywhere for him to go. Just to squeeze one out there. But just the time, a little bit of pressure relief.
Great pressure. So I've seen my mental. Nice. So you sometimes hear football coaches resting with the ball, keeping possession and just taking a little bit of the heat out of the situation and doing a little less running than you have been doing. And then you give it away. And, on the treadmill.
To second guessing themselves a fraction, weren't they? In a good position, and their instinct was to go. But also, the instruction was keep the ball, take the rest.
Okay, we go again. Bellingham to Brahim.
Yes.
We got nobody in the box. We got nobody in the box. That's my problem with him, That's my problem. You and I. Why are we trying to play him back there the first time, bro?
Two injuries. Eduardo Camavinga is on the bench this evening, but he's back in harness.
I just don't like that. I don't like that part of Mbappe playing as a false nine, but I honestly think that
manage his resources the best he can.
It's a mistake. It wasn't there. Didn't fit. So, still working it out as the minutes tick by in this game.
His foot was a little high.
I would love for us to get a goal in the first half. Honestly, we can get a goal. That would be nice. Vinny has been absent. I said Vinny was gonna have a nice game. So far, he's been absent. You also said the same for Mbappe. Oh my God! Our best player on the field right now is Guler, and there's nothing to say about that. Guler sent back to Italy.
Gets the back defense back.
That was a nice cross too.
So Bellingham arriving at the far post, or someone to statue, he could have been in trouble.
It's a definite reach advantage in that particular bout.
We're not giving them anything. Pass it to Vinny.
Not a good This is Junior.
Cross.
Diaz is there, and so is Valverde. Capiasso had to come between them this time.
Well, see, I get that Mbappe got to be in the pitch, but there's a benefit to having a 9 on the pitch. And it's those types of things where there's a cross that's coming in, and you have Brahim as a 9. How does that make sense? There's not going to be a header. Yeah, I said enough about this. I'm not criticizing that. I just wish like we had a number 9. Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun.
Bodies in there. It's out. It's into charging and then all of shirts.
He's not prolific for a tall centre back. He's actually scored the best goal seen in La Liga this season at Militao, but it was the 30-yard screamer. His goal scoring record, not great.
We go again. Header.
It's headed over the top.
Doesn't look like we're gonna score in the first half. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. Villa is already picking up one of the matchup.
Says Fabregas. The weekend debate that didn't help his cause. He initiated a tactical change and come to that didn't come off. It was followed by reports of.
I'm gonna say this though, seeing Yildiz as the captain of Juve is a very interesting thing. Because he's very young, honestly. Very, very young. I honestly didn't know about Yildiz until the was it the Euro? I think it was for 2024. I don't remember, but the Euros. That's when I learned about this guy. There. Yeah, it was last year. What am I talking about? So yeah, like amazing player. Bro. And it's crazy how much he's grown like over the past couple of years. I mean last season obviously. Like in the past couple of years, like it's a lot of. Anyway, we go again. Mbappe to Vinny. 36 minutes. Vinny Mbappe turn. Take a shot. No shot. Adagula. So,
How much people saw that?
So length of the pitch from Real Madrid, brilliant football. He did a brilliant finish from that distance. And Gregorio just changing his mind. Just him thinking about diving to it right, but realising he's a little bit closer to him. Very, very deep, buying himself as much time as possible.
He made some good saves in Como despite the defeat. He made 10 saves against Real Madrid in the Club World Cup in Miami in July. Came won by a single goal from Gonzalo Garcia.
Juve is not going anywhere. We figured them out.
Lost the 22 meetings of these two famous clubs, including a couple of Champions League finals.
I'm gonna say this: if we can play like that in the Classico, I think we can beat Barca.
Spending more
Because
time in the
I honestly think the way Juve is kind of like defensively disciplined, I don't think Barca is that defensively disciplined. That's not the point.
It's a two-footed footballer.
But yeah, he's injured. He's coming on the floor.
Said to him,
He's running. No, I don't think he's injured. I think he got a hit in the face.
So they've got to stop the game. There's no foul in between them. So just did enough to shut the door. All right, Clive.
I need a week off work personally, but yeah, I think he'll be okay.
No, that's nothing. That's nothing.
I just got a finger in the eye, and that's nasty.
And we go again. 38 minutes. We go again. The pressure has been working well. We've been pressing well. We get the ball back really fast. I feel like two of our attackers has been kind of absent. What a turn! Can we get a goal? That was a nice turn from Brahim. We go again.
His boldness was rewarded.
Good pressing from Brahim.
To his left. Instinctively, Mbappe was going to hit it on there because.
Oh my God!
It must have gone early.
That was a nice save from the goalie.
It's just opening up. You can see the space in front of the back line occupied.
That's from Vinny to Brahim. Brahim turn.
They're just not getting as tight. It's off the head.
What's Mbappe a bit rushed here? I feel like he's taking his time and I don't know. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Facing
That save was
It was
really
going down early.
crazy.
It needed to.
Do you know, as a former international goalkeeper, who Leo Roman is?
Go on.
The only goalkeeper to keep Kylian Mbappe out this season. They have 2 goals disallowed for offside, very borderline offside decisions in the one game that he hasn't scored in the club or country this season against Real Mallorca here at the end of August. So he did beat Roman twice, but he didn't beat the flag of the assistant.
Nearly halfway there, Di Gregorio.
We go again. I don't know if you guys see how much was created with Arda and Bellingham. Just saying. Okay, you could say that Bellingham could be a little bit more absent, but you're gonna have to learn to judge Bellingham not on goals. That season where he had when he was playing as a false nine is not the same as now.
Result, Haaland 24, Kane 22, Mbappe 18. Remember, yeah. Yes.
Flying.
Argule.
Somebody take a shot. Mbappe's going down the line. I knew it. He's turning again. Oh my God! What? Take a shot! Somebody shoot! Oh my God!
He's gone for further out last month. It was an absolute beauty.
Mbappe doesn't have a
He
loss.
has scored.
I should have blasted it
This is a
somewhere
really
there.
shows a specialist subject.
1,
Drew
2.
so many players across, not just putting Cambiasso on his backside. To see the 3 players he takes out. Probably the one player they didn't want to lay it back to, Militao.
But you can tell him.
Again, he did well just to put the pressure on, but
You gotta say, it wasn't a bad shot from Militao.
Was 12
Just a
yards
little
further
bit
back when
high.
he scored against
He wasn't bad. From the center, some center back, you know, that's not his job, but that was a nice shot.
See two in the foreground, letting very little of it in his own technical area, to be said. But he's very close now to an audience with his team in the dressing room. Blank scoreline.
We go again with Militao.
Threats coming from Eder Militao, he'll settle for that. A dangerous headers from Chouameni, but Real Madrid have not wasted a gaping chance.
1 second.
Vinny,
This is Junior accelerating.
we got a shot.
Little defensive action. It's a high 5 from it. There's 3 centre backs. They're all just chipping in together and feeling everything's having to go down the outside of the centre backs. So it's down the outside of the wing back. So that's it. Bodies completely cut out. A slight pass between the back line.
Almost done with the first half.
Cutback was on.
Few Juventus defenders from
One extra minute.
recent past who were very proud of the way.
Mbappe, oh, I thought he was gonna shoot. I was gonna say let's not do that.
Just a little loose from Mbappe, but he's about that. He's there again. Jude Bellingham.
Get in the box. Let's get a cross in.
Slowly back up.
Okay. Referee, no!
Frustrating
Oh my God.
some of that frustration is beginning to show. One really good save by Di
Bro, we get the
Gregorio
ball
to
and that brother
and
decided to
yet
just
another
finish the
goal.
game from here. Like, who was gonna go? Anyway, first half done. Not a bad first half. Not a bad first half. Played really well. Like I said, it's a matter of being patient. It's a matter of being patient. Um, could have scored. Could have scored. Could have gotten at least like 2 goals. But again, it is that's how the game is. At the start of the game, Juve was hitting us a lot in the counter attack and stuff. But I think we figured it out. We're trying to control the game more and start being patient instead of rushing. Because every time we rush, we lose the ball. 2 passes and they in our box. You know what I'm saying? And they had like 2 nice shots that could have ended up anywhere if not for Couture doing 2 nice saves. But yeah, we figured it out. Pressing was good. I felt like maybe our attackers could have given us a little bit more, but Arda is doing really good in midfield. Bellingham is not doing bad. Brahim, out of our 3 attackers, is the best as of right now for me. Um, so yeah, but I think we still got it. So matter of being patient. I think if we play the second half like that, we can get something out of the game. We can get. It's not a matter of getting something. We can win the game. Basically, we can win. So yeah, I'll say we go after it again. I'm gonna put the stats on the screen. No, not a bad game. Not a bad game. Can't complain. Damn. So far, squad hasn't been doing them justice at all with the scores. Damn. I think everybody was playing well, but it is what it is. But we played good. We played good. Passing was well. Shooting. Again, maybe our attackers could have given us a little bit more. I feel like Vini needs to step it up a little bit more. Mbappe isn't bad. But again, it's a game of patience. It's a game of patience, taking your time. I don't think I'm gonna stand with the 3-1 no more. Because from what I'm looking, unless we score and Juve start opening up, I don't see how they're gonna score, honestly. But I still think we can score 3. So I'm gonna say like 2-0. I'm gonna say 2-0 from what I'm seeing after that. So yeah, let me know what do you guys think from what you guys think, what you guys seen in the first half so far. What do you guys think of the first half? I think it was a good half from our players. Didn't play bad at all. I can criticize none of them. And also one thing I'm very happy to see is one thing we've been crying for is the midfield of Bellingham. I mean, but yeah, Bellingham, Chouameni, and Arda Güler. I feel like that midfield is working pretty well. We've created a lot. The movement has been amazing. Arda Güler is controlling the midfield, and you have Bellingham not as a 10 because he's not a 10. You're playing him as an 8, and I feel like that works really well. That's a midfield I think that would work for us. Um, Brahim is doing amazingly too. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, and also put your prediction in the chat for the second half. After what you've seen from the first half, what do you think is gonna go down in the second half? You say, okay. Big up, my brother. Big up. You say we are suffering from indecision. I could say the same. I feel like we're hesitating, hesitating. Well, we're not shooting. Let's just say that we're not shooting because I feel like we've gotten on in plenty of position where we could have maybe pulled the trigger, but we haven't done that. You say you're not excited. I'm actually excited because I felt like okay. At the start of the game, I agree that we was under a lot of pressure with the counter attack. Like in transition, we was really bad. But I feel like we figured it out and we was controlling the pace of the game a lot more. It's just a matter of shooting. That's it. I think we still got this. I think we still got this. So I don't know. Why do you say you're not excited? Because I feel like we're not playing a bad game. I honestly think we're not playing a bad game. And usually I'm very critical of those guys, but I don't think they're playing too bad. Maybe they started a little bit slow, but I feel like they stepped it up a little bit more and we are creating and stuff. Maybe Vinny and Mbappe could give us a bit more again, but I think everybody else in the squad is doing a good job. Why do you say you're not excited? Juventus is not trying to attack because if they took the game to us, they probably have a goal. I would I think Juventus is trying to attack. It's just we're not letting them. Because you could see like they started trying. I think they trying to play a counter attack game, but if you could see, we're pressing and we winning the ball back in areas that are not dangerous for us. Like we basically not letting them cross the halfway line. So we don't give them a lot of chances to cause us issues apart from those two shots that they got. I honestly think that's what's going on right now. Now I don't know if this in the second half are they gonna try to play a more open game or how it's gonna go. But I honestly think Juve is trying. It's just that we're playing that good when it comes to winning the ball back. Honestly, and our defense is not playing bad either because you could see with Vlahovic up front, all they're trying to do is play Vlahovic and with him, since he's very strong and tall, the whole goal is trying to hold the ball and let them go in the counter attack, with the two wing backs running straight up. But we're not letting them do that. So we win the ball back very fast. We're caressing the ball too much, more shooting and forward passes, and Mbappe has to position. I agree with that. My problem with our attack right now is you could see in some positions where we was trying to cross, and guess who was in the box? Mr. Brian Diaz, that is shorter than me, basically. When we're trying to play Mbappe as a false nine, that thing just does not work. Arda can keep passing the ball to the side. Yeah, he has to be somebody in inside or something like that. I feel like in a game like that, I think the last game we played Juve, Gonzalo Garcia played that game, right? If I can remember, he played that game. I think he scored in that game too. That's when a number nine is very, very good for us. Let me check. I think he did play that game. Let me just make sure. Let me just make sure. I think the last time we played them in the Club World Cup, it was Gonzalo Garcia that played that game instead of Mbappe because Mbappe was injured. Yeah, Gonzalo Garcia started and then came off for Mbappe in the 68 minutes, and Gonzalo Garcia scored in that game. Because they playing with three center backs, and we giving them the box for them. Mbappe goes out doing whatever he's doing. We're not shooting, so when we cross the ball in, there's nobody. And there's a play where Mbappe literally put Cambiaso to the ground, and then he passed it back to Militao and stuff like that. I honestly think Mbappe should have taken the shot here. It doesn't matter where it go, just shoot. Same thing where Arda sat down, Kalulu, he crossed it in. Brahim and Valverde in the box. Okay, Valverde may be taller, but apart from that, there's nothing. There's nothing. Yeah, he was suffering from food poisoning, so he wasn't there. And I can remember, I think the goal we scored against Juve in the Club World Cup was like a cross, a header, or some cross from Arda Güler, something like that. So you see, if we're gonna play the way we're playing, where we're just passing, somebody gotta finally shoot. But if we're gonna cross, somebody gotta be in the box. So we gotta choose what we want to do. Basically, we gotta choose what we want to. But yeah, I'm very excited to see the second half, bro. I'm very excited to see what we can do. I think it's a matter of shooting, honestly. For me, I think it's a matter of shooting more, and maybe Vini has to wake up a little bit more because I feel like he's gotten past Kalulu a few times, and then after that, it's like he just cut back and pass it back. You know, maybe take more risk. You know, it's a matter of taking risks for me. But I think we got this. I think we got this. 2-0. We should. Yeah, I think we should be excited for the second half. Let me see how the other games are going. I want to check on the Liverpool one. Let's see. Let's see how the other games in the Champions League are going right now. What? 4-1 Chelsea to Ajax? Liverpool winning 3-1. They finally winning a game. That's interesting. Ekitike scored again. Interesting. And they benching him for Isak. Again, interesting. I need to see phone. Bruh, if we score 4 goals, bruh, that would be the best thing ever. But again, we gotta shoot. Because I feel like with I'm gonna say this, when we had Carlo was more like do whatever you have to do to win. Very simple, try to shoot, try to score. But I feel like with Xabi Alonso, it's like you trying to pass the ball into the goal, like where when Barcelona, it's like they have a philosophy, tiki taka type of thing. It's like if you're not doing that, it's not the Barcelona identity and stuff. I feel like we're trying to get into that type of stuff where we got to try to pass. I don't know. It's kind of boring at some point, but again, it is what it is. Barca shouldn't have won 6-1 yesterday. I was watching the game after the red card. I was like, I don't have time for this because not only was a bullshit red card, I already know as soon as that team, as soon as Olympiacos got that red card, that game was over. 2-1, there's a chance, but they took a red card and the bullshit red card at that. Mentally, they was gone. So I was like, you know what? I don't have time for that. And after that, you can clearly after that red card, that's when Barca started scoring, and then game ended. Nah, we're not gonna get smashed with it. Honestly, we're not gonna get smashed. I think if we was playing Barca right now, even the way we're playing, I think we would have scored. Honestly, if we're playing Barca the way we're playing that Juventus game, I think we would have scored already. This season, I don't rate Barca at all. Even if they won 6-1 yesterday, that was a fake 6-1. They won against Girona last week. I mean, last game in the La Liga, again, fake. I don't rate them this year at all. Not at all. So I think the Classico. Not gonna say it's gonna be an easy game, but we will show them. We will win. We will win. I think it's gonna be a nice game, but I think we will win. What do you guys see for the El Clasico? We gotta be direct in this half. I think honestly, I think not only you see that, I feel like the players should see that too. The players should already see that. Maybe the only thing they missing is being more direct because they creating, they getting in the box, they shooting. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They getting close to scoring, but they just not scoring. That's because they're not taking risks. They're not being they are not direct. So like you said, it's a matter of being direct and trying to take our chances. Second half's about to start. Definitely. Yeah, it's I don't but I don't have money, but if I had money I would bet on this game that Real Madrid should be winning. But yeah, we're gonna go again for the second half. Chelsea's killing Ajax. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm surprised. Just not sure of the score margin. I was talking to my brothers, I think yesterday. I said I think the Classical would finish 5-3. Yeah, that was my prediction when I was talking to them 5-3. Um, because I just feel like it's gonna be a high scoring game for some reason. And we go again.
Renewed priority that the marquee names seem to be putting on, trying to avoid the playoff round.
Vinny out, Brahim out. Nah, Brahim hasn't been playing bad. Don't get on Brahim now. I don't like him, but he hasn't been playing. He hasn't been playing bad that game. But when you say take him out, who do you bring in? Maston Swana? Yeah, why not? Why not? But I would say give. Are they not taking Vinny out 60th minute? I don't see it. Not in that game. I would see Brahim out, and since Rodrigo played that as a right wing. Since Rodrigo played that as a right wing, why not do that? Play Rodrigo as a right wing and take Brahim out. I could see that happening too. But I would love to see Gonzalo in that game too, for real, like you said. And it's very unfortunate, especially after the Club World Cup that he had, that he's not playing more. You know.
Just two, 10 Champions League games. It's so great stat, isn't it?
Again, we started slow.
Austin McKinney. Here goes Kenan Yildiz.
Yildiz.
Just have the ball on the string. He's found two out here. And Vlahovic is there,
Job.
so too is Militao. Don't mind us trying to keep it alive. McKinney wanted.
Oh my God, Carreras. Woo.
So wonderful block by Militao. Yeah,
Gonzalo in the 9, Mbappe right, Rodrigo left.
The door shut in his face.
He's not doing that. He's not doing that. I would see Mbappe left, Rodrigo right. You know why I'm gonna say that he's not doing that? For some reason, this guy is scared of Mbappe. I really think Xabi Alonso is scared of Mbappe. He's not putting him in. If Mbappe wants to go to the right side, he'll go. But I don't think he's gonna put him there. No. I just hate how we start halves very slow. It's like every time it takes us a few minutes to get into the game. Like when we start games, you would think like we're not gonna. It's like we start very slow. It's like we're not there yet, and then after a few shots from the other team, it's like we just suddenly wake up and it's like okay.
There's enough weight on his shoulders already.
There's anything special going to happen. It's going to happen through him. He's the main man. He's got the goals and the assists this season.
Yeah, two wonderful goals. 25-yarder against Inter in that thrilling match, and the curling equaliser against Borussia Dortmund, which at such a height.
Mbappe is on the left right now.
Was the kind of goal that did in his prime. Here's the Madrid 10, Kylian Mbappe. Back to Clarence. Asensio.
Mbappe will be switching a good game. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that part. But when you say like when the way you said it, it's like Azabi Alonso will be like, "Oh, Mbappe, you go to the right." I don't think so.
It's a heavy touch by Brahim Diaz, and that's let the attack down.
He's playing a free role. I don't like him playing a free role. That's my problem. Him playing a free role for us is not good because the positions he's taking is not good for us. I love when Bellingham was taking the free role because he know when to come close, when to make runs, when to do stuff like that. With Mbappe, it's like you always want to come, never make a run. You always want to come get the ball. You always want to come get the ball. But yeah,
Just got to work it back in and then back out, back across again a bit quicker to get some joy.
Clarence.
all right, Vinny.
Isolated with Kalulu briefly. Chouameni.
What?
Find that telling pass.
What?
What?
What? No, no. What was that? How the hell our defense was so open? What was that?
Timo Courtois makes the save.
No, what?
Because you're thinking it's such a long way from goal under so much pressure.
How the hell
Over to Courtois.
our defense was so
Just hits his
open?
ankle brilliantly right.
I mean,
Just so well. Just the
good job
quality down
to
right. And it's a
good job from
top-heavy-
Militao still to catch up and save and make him uncomfortable. But again, good job from Couture. Good save from Couture.
Wonderful technique. Just making yourself as big a barrier as possible. He's a pro. He's an expert. He's the best at it.
I'll put it down in the back of Ed Militao's mind as well.
We gotta be serious for real, because how the hell our defense was so
Trying
open?
to catch him up. Minus with the corner. Coach Martin makes a very good piece of work. He made a big save in the final minute at Ketsapfield. So it's more a tackle than save. 96th minute, hurdle from his line, put his body on the line and rescued a
Indecision. I can agree with that. I can agree because there was nobody covering. That was just one. He wasn't a pass. He was just like, you could say it was like just a clearance, and then that guy was on goal 1v1 with the keeper. Pass it. Okay, Vinny. Woo. Should have done better. Somebody shoot. Good try. Press it. Good shot. See? Do you still think from what we're watching right now, like apart from the fact that maybe like that was what just happened with our defense was complete BS. But I feel like attacking wise, we are not doing that bad. Any I see why we tried to do what it just didn't work. Ruler cross. Bellingham. Oh. Yeah. The only, like you said, the only thing was missing was taking chance and being more direct. I feel like that we're doing that a little bit more right now.
Just needed that little bit more accuracy.
That's true. We gotta be clinical.
Vinicius Junior.
Vinny, Arda, Bellingham. Look at where Mbappe is as a number 9.
Obviously, both of them would prefer to get it onto the favourite side, but Mbappe's confidence is such that he hit the target with his left.
Look at this
The
pass.
target is right that time. We found only two.
Referee. Order, what was that?
That's fine. Juve, a little bit of frustration for Arda Güler. His time and the space.
That was a nice cross.
See, it's asking too much. Bellingham.
Mbappe is stressing every game. For me, it's every game thing. Honestly, bro, I don't like seeing Mbappe as a man at all. Honestly, he's not even. He's not even. I get that he's the one scoring the goals for us. I wouldn't mind seeing him. Honestly, for me, I honestly think if he's playing him, we shouldn't be playing him. Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh. Referee. We seen it. That was a handball, right? Was it a handball? Free kick. For what?
He's got his hands full with garbage.
Yeah. It's in a foot race, which he doesn't really want.
Let's see. Was that a handball?
You think he'd take the shot on first time? Yeah. It's better of it and from there.
No, I don't think it was a handball. Was it a handball?
Three Juve centre backs.
Yeah.
In front of the goal and block the ball.
No, it wasn't a handball. It wasn't a handball. We're not playing bad. Yeah, it wasn't a handball. So that's not a foul.
Here comes Kalulu again. He's got support here from you.
Whoa! Good save from Courtois.
In action again. It was actually a shot from Cambiak. So
it's a deflection. Yeah, it's a wonderful save. Makes it look easy. That's really good.
Mbappe! That's not your game. Ooh. Look at this. Russ. We got away with one day. We got away with one day.
But is this for Juventus?
Become a real basketball match.
Is it Vlahovic? I don't know, but we got away with one day.
All round from the Juve bench.
Yeah, Yildiz is feeling himself because every time he has the ball, he's one-on-one with Valverde or somebody, you know?
It's just Junior.
Vinny. Oh! Yeah, go! Bruh, that was nice. I mean, you said if it wasn't 60 minutes, there was a goal. But I'm happy that Bellingham scored. Serious stuff, I'm happy that Bellingham scored. I'm happy that he scored. I'm happy.
To get the shot away, maybe you'll get the rebound. Vinicius Junior with his difficult touch. Finds that bit of space in amongst all the bodies. Quite hard.
But yeah, we're good.
Fantastic strike.
We're good.
Deserves a goal in itself.
That was a good shot.
Kelly, he doesn't respond. It's so much more difficult for the defender to sniff out.
Mbappe could have gotten that goal if only he was in the box, but he wasn't there. He was not there.
Just instinct to say maybe.
I would love to rewatch the replay of that game and see exactly where Mbappe was. He was not there. That goal should have been the number 9's goal, but Mbappe was not there. That's what we've been talking about. He's not there. He's absent.
Last season, the last of those Saturday Club World Cup in June for Bellingham.
He's not there.
Strong operation since there. A full start to
I
this
think that's
season.
something that
His
Mbappe
first
needs
in
to
the
start
Champions League
implementing
since
in
the
his
late
game.
winner of Manchester City in the playoff
But like just knowing when to go out and when to get in the box. But with him, it's like he always want to stay out of the box. You can play a number 9 and always be out of the box. Like we had Benzema, right? We had Benzema. Benzema had the free roll. He had a free roll, but he knew when to go get the ball. Like if you watch the seasons where he was playing with Vinny when Vinny started picking up, and he knew when to go get the ball from Vinny, and he knew when to stay away from Vinny. But Mbappe, it's like every time he come get the ball, it doesn't work. The thing is, like you said, he makes space for Bellingham to get in the box. But guess who has to cross the ball in the box for Bellingham? Mr. Vinicius Jr. Whose space does Mbappe take? The space of Vini. Can Mbappe cross? No. You see what I'm saying? You see the logic? You see the logic? It's not a problem with him moving around, you know? It's knowing when to do it. With him, he doesn't know when to do it or how to do it. And when he does it, he just go there and he stays there. And then Bellingham gets in the box, but he's taking Vinny's space. But it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But anyway, see in the classical Bellingham, I mean not Bellingham, if Mbappe can stay as a number 9, forget that free roll thing, we could beat Barca 10-0. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because you see how Barca play with that high line thing, offside trap. If Mbappe just stay next to Kubasi, Kubasi could start running before Mbappe. He's not catching Mbappe when Mbappe starts running with him. You know what I'm saying? Zaddy is trying to flip his center backs from Lampin and Mbappe. That's why he's playing. I get that part. I get that part. He just there's a way to do it. That's all. That's all. He just there's a way to do it. I don't mind the free roll. There's a way to do it. Bellingham becomes attacking. Yeah, yeah. I feel like Mbappe. I feel like you know what's crazy. I feel like Bellingham is doing Mbappe's job. Mbappe is trying to kind of do what Bellingham is supposed to be doing in a way. But it's I think Brahim is gonna come out in that game soon.
It's okay.
That's the point. That's the point for real. That is the point. That is the point. Yeah, I don't understand that switch. Once they foul, I feel like now Juve is gonna play a more open game. I hope we don't just let them do whatever they want.
Understood the free kick. Away by Belly.
Vinny, you got this.
Vinicius Junior to chase. Bruno just had a bit of a start on him. He did it too.
It's frustrating or the spectator because it's not seamless as it should be. It's really not. It's really not seamless as it should be. Maybe that's something like they need to fix really, but again, it takes time. I just don't think it works. Like we actually did play in this thing. I would love it to, because I feel like we can create a lot of issues for them. The thing is, sometimes when we play against teams that play an open game,
It's a terrific pass
that was a nice ball.
to the path of Vlahovic.
The thing is, when we play against team that plays an open game, we have the tendency to sit,
Here it is once more.
and when we sit, it's like we just lose the tempo and we just let the other team just do whatever they want and we start suffering.
Completely stopped and asked for offside.
You're not seeing 4 goals. You said Barca was gonna win. I mean, Barca was gonna lose against Sevilla. I said no, but honestly, bro, if Madrid score 4 goals today, that would be crazy. I don't see 4 goals. I see max 3. Max. Max. Bellingham. Mbappe. Mbappe. Ooh. He slipped. He slipped. Nah, bro, I don't see no 4 goals. I beat so for real, I don't see it. My prediction for that game was 3-1. After the first half, I said 2-0. We have won, and I'm still sticking with my 2-0. I still think it's gonna hit 2-0. That game, while we're watching right now, he definitely has another goal in him. That was a good shot from Vinny for the goal. Okay, if you're watching the replay right now, Mbappe is outside the box.
To give a shot away. And that's the only place you can score. It's the only place you should shoot, really, because something might happen. And he made it happen.
When you're defending as well as Juventus, you've got 4
Right, there's a lot of time for 3 more goals, but we're not creating enough to score 3 more goals.
Just that extra half a step from Vinny Jr.
See, there was that. You know what the thing is? I wish Mbappe could hear us talk right now, because we keep talking about it and we keep seeing the same thing over and over and over again. You just see that cross from Bellingham, and look at where Mbappe is.
too much of Vinicius Junior.
I think we should stop talking about this. Ooh.
Was just caught there by Conceição.
Are we not going to make any subs? 66 million.
Just have the ball inside there. See that little look up. That was the ball. It would have been away.
I agree, bruh. Bruh, I agree. I agree. Brahim, shot. Oh, no, nothing.
He was very composed there.
Nothing. Vinny, Mbappe, nothing. On man. You said Brahim got to go out, or you want to see Gonzalo Garcia? But if you bring a 9, no, just give him a try. Give him a go. Give him a go. Mbappe don't know what's going on right now. Mbappe don't care.
Too many.
I'm gonna say this. Woo! Valverde almost scored the beauty. You know one thing I'm happy to see, bro? I'm happy to see that this season we doing like free kicks. I mean not free kick. We're doing corner kick. Like we're doing like different types of corner kicks. Before, like last season, it was just a matter of like, oh, let's cross it in the box and see what happens. But now you're seeing more creativity from corners. Whoever is the set piece coach, I'm happy seeing it, bro.
Here's the target again. Arda
Okay.
struck me there must be easier ways to score from a corner kick than that. Breaking pass for somebody to volley first time, but that had been some spectacular goals scored down the years in just that manner.
I think Camavinga's coming in. But that's a dumb change. I mean, it's not dumb, but you're not who you taking out. Serious stuff.
Too much.
Nah, that was a cross. He was not trying to score. That was definitely a cross.
Cambiasso and easy. What's what?
Vinny, come on. For nobody.
He's getting anxious.
But he was a cross. He was a shot.
Next
I
five
don't think
fixtures
so.
are all games that he'll be expected to win. Champions League assignment in Lisbon against Sporting in 2 weeks' time, surrounded by
Camavinga's
Serie A
coming in.
games with Lazio, Udinese,
Oh, who?
Cremonese, Torino, all mid-table teams, all below Juve. For now, anyway. I'm sure they are the fixtures you really want when you are coach under pressure. Fingers in for Madrid. Get a free kick here.
Camavinga coming. What do you see Camavinga? What do you guys see Camavinga coming in for? Serious stuff. Camavinga coming in for Bellingham.
Probably got to see this through for another 10, 15 minutes and then press the button.
That's something I'd love to see. Who is he coming on for? Don't be surprised if you see Arda walking out, knowing our wonderful coach Xabi Alonso. Although that's something I don't want to see happening, but don't be surprised if that's what happens.
Contact with Arda Free kick.
Okay. Vinny, that's you. That's you, Vinny. That's you. Good ball. Mbappe. No. Brahim. Oh, no. My God. What a save. That wasn't. This guy is saving. This guy is saving Juve right now.
So sharp, so hard.
Oh my
Not
God.
expecting it high up to your left, but then to get up and react and throw yourself and he's winded.
No, I think
right now.
Brahim is
Just
coming. No.
Just below the ribs.
Oh yeah, he did. He did do a bunch of save against us in the Club World Cup.
Day after day, watching you was practice just that. Is Mbappe again.
Mbappe. Okay. Oh my God.
She's a little bit ragged back there now. Cambiasso taking a chance. Minus helping him out. Juventus find a way out to Vlahovic. Didn't make it stay.
Let's go. Oh my God. Juve is being saved by their goalie.
This is Junior.
Okay. Referee. That was a good shot, but we'll take the free kick. We'll take the free kick. Oh.
Shot, but it's a free kick.
Strange decision. Yes,
Barca's not beating us, bro. Barcelona. Call it whatever you want. We are coming.
It's fantastic. Di Gregorio, knowing that you're just going to make yourself as big as possible. You practice that over and over, don't you?
DJ is being saved. I'm gonna say this: the shot from Mbappe could have been better. He went for the other corner of the goal. I feel like that could have been better. But it's okay.
Still Real Madrid have a measure of control now as well as the lead. Control of the game quickly at the start of the second half. Delegate's goal has re-established it.
Ooh.
Suspension by Gatti. Here goes Conceição.
Good job, Militao.
It is. It's defenders. Usually goes north-south.
Let me see who's coming. Yeah, I said it. Arda was gonna come out. Yeah, Juve gotta say thank you to the goalie because the goalie is saving them right now. I don't like that switch. I don't like that switch. But again, it's like we knew he was coming. It's like we knew he was coming. But
Regularity and it's I like swap in that central midfield and
they're
sit a
taking
little
a
bit
few
more.
this.
Its versatility is utility.
Juve's going for it. Locatelli coming in, Openda coming in, Vlahovic is on. Jonathan, oh no, Vlahovic is out now. But yeah, they going for it. Jonathan David is in. They're gonna start pressing that ball in or something. They going for it.
7 hours without a goal for
Oh,
Juventus.
sorry, but I'm telling you, he starts panicking every time we winning. He starts panicking. He starts panicking. One thing I appreciate in Ancelotti now is that how people used to be complaining that Ancelotti used to be doing these substitutions a little bit late. I really appreciate him for that now because sometimes in games you don't need subs. It's not a requirement. Okay, some people get tired and stuff. You might change stuff in game and stuff like that. It's not a requirement. It's if you want to. You know, I feel like like now I would have preferred seeing Bellingham come out than seeing Arda come out because it's like Juve scores a goal, let's say in the next 5 minutes, then we have 10 minutes to try to score another one to win the game. Who do you rely on to create that goal for you? Now you're gonna rely on some kind of penalty shot or corner or something in a corner. Who's gonna take the corner? It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. Sometimes I must say this: the only thing I can criticize really our coach for a little is in-game management. They took off their forwards. They added two forwards. No, they only took out Vlahovic and added Jonathan David and Openda. Two good players, by the way. I don't even know why they were on the bench. They both two nice players.
Keeps all of that work for a goal right now.
It's prolific for his previous club, Lille.
Yeah, why fix it? And that's something he's been doing a lot, not only with substitution in games, even the starting 11. He keeps trying to switch things when nothing needs to be switched. It's like you could always call Xabi Alonso sometimes
Juventus in the competition
um
last season too.
like a perfectionist. I don't know, something like that. Like you always want it to be perfect. So as soon as there's a mistake, like somebody makes maybe lose a ball, and it's like, oh damn, I need to take him out. They were like, I don't get it.
I'll say so.
But Juventus will be pleased. The fact that after conceding the goal, they could have gone down on a couple of saves from Di Gregorio and Gatti. And
Was it 3-5, 3-4-3? I think it was 3-5-2. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I think we still doing good. We still got this, whatever they do.
Quite in the distance he needed. It's Conceição once more. That's it, McKennie. Still lost some opportunity, but he can keep the move alive. Here is
Okay, we're in trouble. Good thing by Mr. Truman. We're good. I honestly think we should go for another goal, but I don't know who's gonna come from.
the game settles back down again. Now turn around and
I
say,
don't want us
well,
playing like we
okay,
gotta
we'll get
defend.
that
Yeah, I want another goal.
pressure on
I want another goal.
Juventus to say,
I honestly don't trust our defense to hold on if Juve is really going for it. I feel like if they really going for it, we might have a lot of issues. We might have a lot of problems. But hey, never know.
It's fantastic.
That was a nice ball from Valverde.
Vinicius
Mbappe can play good.
It's a set ball from Locatelli. Kalulu.
It's been a nice battle between Kalulu and how's it called? Carreras on the right side to the left side for us, right side for
Well,
them.
combination they've got Conte's out, Kalulu, one going in, going wide, and they interchange that. Makes it harder for Guerrero. He doesn't quite know what player comes inside, whether he's supposed to be picking him up or staying out wide.
Yeah, it's been a nice matchup.
Locatelli takes. To
Yeah, Vinny, referee.
It's a clean challenge. Looks like an assist in Kazakhstan in the last Champions League game. And hat-trick goals from
Felt like that touch from Vinny should have been more forward. You know, it's like I think he tried to go across him, but I don't think he is catching Vinny. Like if Vinny starts running, like let me look at
I
it.
saw one from Nick Pope last night. Huge throw. Just thinking
Yeah.
from his touch. This is Julian.
He tried to go across from him. I feel like if he goes straight, he's beating him, 100%.
Also sound. A bit.
Mrs. Junior thought he was fouled. It would have been a red card.
You said that's a red.
Given a high
I don't-
decision.
I don't think so,
I was talking
honestly.
about showing
Are they checking it?
a moment ago.
Oh,
Some throw, wasn't it, by Courtois?
I feel like he could have been a red, but I feel like it's a bit too soft for the referee to actually give it.
Yeah, I think it is. A left arm throw by Thibaut
I
Courtois.
feel like it's a little bit too soft for the referee to give it.
I was lucky enough to see both of the previous finals between Real Madrid and Juventus. The game in Amsterdam in 1998 was the first I called for a television network. Real
What
won
other
again
change are we gonna
in
make?
2017.
I don't think he's making any other
The
changes.
Champions League encounter that really sticks in the memory was the most recent one, the quarterfinal of the following year. Real won 3-0 in
Let's see.
Turin. Juve were winning 3-0 here.
He kind of got the shirt. Oh yeah, yeah.
Gigi sent off for arguing.
Yes.
Was taken. Wojciech Szczesny.
You could argue it is, but I don't think the referee is gonna really focus on that. Now Massentino's coming for Brian. And that's what I think. Never know. You could say it's a red card. You could say it's a red card. Like I've seen that given, I've seen it not given. Like you could like in different situations, different referees, maybe it's given, but again, let's not stay on that. Let's not stay on this one.
Three games. Stellar class at the top of the Champions League phase. I mean, Kenny.
And we go again.
Telly.
Oh, that was a nice ball. That was. And it's outfield.
You don't want to keep saying the same thing against someone. He starts so well to get in that position. He wanted.
Why are we bringing Frank Garcia on? And why is Vinny coming out? What exactly are we doing with Brian? What's going on right now? Because Frank Garcia is coming on, but Vinny and Brian is going out. What are we doing right now? Why does every time that brother is doing subs, it's something upside down? Why is every time, bro? Why is every time he's doing substitutions, it's something upside down? Are we scared of something?
Takes up the left. Shore up that side.
Now we only have Mbappe up front. What the hell is that? What are we doing? It's like we're holding on for their life.
Signal of intent is there. 5 minutes to go, 6 minutes to go. See this one out. He is. There's only one minute.
What do you guys think about the substitutions? Bring Garcia coming in and stuff. What do you guys think about it? I honestly think that's those are not right decisions. I don't think we should be making those type of substitutions when Rodrigo's on the bench and stuff like that. That's kind of disrespectful. You know, you're trying to see a game out. You don't bring Frank Garcia to play him as a left winger when you have Rodrigo sitting on the bench. It's like,
16 years.
our coach is a little bit. We might be dead. Oh, who made that clearance? Like every time, bro, those subs are just they just think. They just think.
Good run.
Was that Carreras?
Just to break the line on side, well timed, and Asensio's playing him on side. It's the slide once, get across and make the recovery. It's a brilliant.
No, that was not Asensio. Good save. Good block.
Took that fraction too long to steady himself up.
But at this point, we're gonna have to live with it. But those types of freaking substitution just I hate it. Like you said, you hate it. I hate it. Because that's some bullshit.
He's a goal scorer too. He prefers to play as a central forward. 86 goals in the last 4 seasons in Germany, France, Netherlands.
Guess who's coming on now? Guess you see the funny side of things?
Just hesitated when the chance presented itself to hit it first time there.
Now Gonzalo, it looks like Gonzalo Garcia has come in. But what the hell?
Yeah, hit it first time, step onto it. Touch allowed Raul Asensio to get back across.
This is a concern because Real Madrid are hopeful that Arsenal will be fit for.
Now Gonzalo Garcia is coming in. What makes sense of that? What are we doing? What's going on? What are we doing? I feel like Openda should have tried to cut it back. Now they're bringing in that number 18. That guy has a nice left foot. He has a wonderful left foot.
Chance for Openda just.
And his crossing is amazing. Whoever that number 18 is, I don't remember. But what the hell is that? You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if we don't win. I honestly wouldn't be surprised. I honestly think for some reason I felt like Juve is gonna score. On my days, I felt like Juve is gonna score. For some reason. Because what are we doing?
What does that mean for the Real Madrid defense?
I'm not saying the players are bad, but the way they are being done is just not.
4-4-4-2. Alongside Garcia.
Now it's like we're saying to Juve, go ahead, the game's yours. We're just gonna sit down and try not to get scored on.
Houston Alexander-Arnold and Carvajal, who suspended for this game incidentally, anyway, trained with the first team today. Fellow Mendy is back in harness too. He's on the bench tonight. So Real Madrid's defensive injury problems are clearing. It'll be a big call to throw any of those in against Barca on Sunday.
It is. Oh, we're back five now. Carreras, left-sided centre half, and Fran Garcia is left wing back. I mean, it's just a case of seeing it through, isn't it? Now for Real Madrid, I think that
If Juve don't score, they just like they don't create anything. It's just that they can't create anything, but we're giving them the chance to do whatever they want. We're not pressing, we're just like do your thing. We're just gonna sit down and let you do it. That's no, we're not playing 4-3-3 no more. We're playing 5-3-2. That's what we're playing right now.
Well, it's great pass Marseille here in the opening Champions League game. This is too close for comfort.
I even forgot Masensono was on the pitch. So he does the 4-3-5. We're playing the formation. I don't know what it is, but we are playing.
About you're thinking it's a matter of when, not if. Well, it hasn't been that convincing, has it? Not convincing as we maybe thought it would be.
5 more minutes for Real Madrid to see out, and that's what they're doing at the moment. Here is Gonzalo. To link with Mastantuono. Can Juventus create one more chance?
Bellingham. Mbappe.
Gregorio has been excellent for Juventus. Both goalkeepers have been really good tonight.
Really good display. Technical.
Kalulu was nice.
Lulu getting beyond Camavinga, but Bellingham is there. And another Real Madrid player hits the deck. Carreras this time.
Just thinking now, Enzo's mind has already started moving on to the weekend. Going off and more you can risk.
That was a
precarious nature.
chance. I mean, the keeper made a bunch of saves. I feel like that game could have been like 4-0, like you said. The keeper saved them a lot. The keeper saved them a lot.
Experience has left the building in the last year or so. Not only Ancelotti and Modric and Kroos, don't forget Lucas Vasquez and Nacho too. A lot of links with Real's recent successes with Carvajal out and Rudiger and Alaba not on the field.
Why is Rudiger? I mean, oh yeah, he was out for
a
like
whole
2
database of
months
intel
ago.
and info for the younger players to draw on when those characters are around them in the dressing room and on the field. And it is a new Real Madrid.
Create your own new atmosphere within the dressing room. A whole new feeling of superiority stepping onto the pitch every time. And that is the Real Madrid way, and it is their identity, and it's something you've got to have to learn. Learn it quick because they're young players and the expectations are still there.
No foul. David McKennie. Locatelli. Jose Sal. Kalulu. Jose Sal's retained possession at least. Here's Rugani.
We got 2 more minutes to go.
To take a chance with the pass. Locatelli unable to connect with Jose Sal, but Kalulu goes on. Camavinga is back there. And the corner kick to Juventus. 3 of the 5 added minutes played. This is it.
Since they've conceded, Juve have done so well to turn the tide.
Can we
Now they've
keep
got the
it?
pressure. Now
Can
they've
we
got the
keep
last throw of the
the
dice.
1-0?
They're taking this after going one down and
I remember this guy's
got
name,
a lifeline here.
Kostic, Philip Kostic. He
Philip
has a nice
Kostic
left foot
will try to whip one in
when it
with
comes
that
to
covered left
crosses.
foot of his.
Let's see.
Step works it short with Conceição. Now Kostic. Going for goal himself. We've seen that quite late. Courtois in a good height for him.
Hey!
Away winds he must. Sound keeping again.
Hey,
Kostic
cross.
again. Away by Chumani. Still danger. And
Another
corner one
corner.
by Openda.
Hey! You know what? If that game isn't 1-1, we can sack. I'm not gonna say that. We're not sacking. We just sacking. But anyway, few seconds.
Antonio will do well to keep his hands off without his
Few
shirt.
seconds. We shouldn't be sitting back. That's the thing. We should not be sitting back. I'm not, let's take the corner goals and then I can do it. Okay, counter. 3v2. 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 Oh my god, we fumbled it. Yo. Game's over anyway.
In all of their first 3 games, win 10 in a row here at Bernabeu.
Well, I'm just
The kind of statistics that you associate with Real Madrid. The manner of victory was far from convincing in the end. You sense that Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, let me tell you why I don't like him. I'm gonna tell you why we shouldn't be sitting back. Madrid is not a small club, right? It doesn't matter who we're playing. If we're winning 1-0, it's not a matter of sitting back and hold on, you know? It's a matter of controlling the game, you know? When Barca is winning, like, what do you see them do? They start slowing the game down, passing it, passing it, passing it. And then if they can get another goal, they take it. But with us, it's like, okay, the way, like, for me, it's like the best way to defend is by keeping the ball. No, you don't get scored on if you have the ball. So try to limit the amount of time the opponent has the ball. But us, I mean, obviously with the changes that we made, Frank Garcia, it's like I don't even know I don't remember what the changes we made are. But I feel like our coach is just loses his mind every time, every game. It's not a matter of like sometimes it's a every game thing now, every game. Because we can remember the Atletico Madrid game, the switches wasn't good. Line up against Kairat, very stupid. What I don't remember what happened. But this game we just watched. We was playing well, but we tried. Oh, let me stop. But I feel like every game we just won, but I honestly feel like the way I'm feeling right now is like we just lost. Because I want to see mad. I'm not mad at the players, but I'm kind of mad at the coach. That's exactly what I'm saying. He's coaching us like we some small team, and it's not the way to go about it. It's really not the way to go about it. Because we winning 1-0 against Juve. We're not playing a small team either. I honestly think if we go into a Clasico and we score a goal and we go sit back down and let those guys get confident against us, we're losing. We're losing. And we'll get scored on like 2, 3 times, and then we're gonna try to come back, but it's too late, you know? So we gotta stop doing that. We gotta stop doing it. Honestly, bro, that's the information we started the games. They should be the one that started in the Clasico. But I'm not gonna be surprised if that's not the case. The only thing I would love to see change, maybe Brian from Asantono, cool. But I'm not gonna be surprised if you see him bring Kamavinga instead of Arda, instead of this, instead of that, and then boom, we lose. See, that's the only thing. That's the only thing. It's just a matter of time this guy would turn on them for his stop. It's gonna happen. It's gonna honestly, bro. One thing I love I loved with Ancelotti is that he knows who he has and he knows like what he doesn't have. He's not gonna ask you to do stuff that you can't do. He's not scared. Like he knows when to sit back down, he's know when to go up. And when he and I feel like maybe like with both coaches, the only thing is just that we can close our game like maybe the way I would want. Like I feel like we had that same problem with Ancelotti where we would score and then sometimes we just sit back. Depends on what team we're playing. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I mean, I don't want to compare both coaches. They have a bunch of similarities between them. They have a lot of the differences are a lot more. You know, it is very tiring, very tiring, like you said, because his style of play is like a tiki taka, like a very keep passing left and right, left and I don't know. It's people said I said that the other day somewhere, and people say, "Oh, he plays a very direct type of football. That's why he's trying to play." Oh, well, I don't see that direct type of football we're trying to play. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what do you guys think of? I mean, I don't even need to ask what you guys think of the game. I know what you guys think of the game already. Anyway, bro. Anyway, that game was a very stressful game to watch. We won 1-0. Could have been more. I'm not gonna lie, we could have lost it too. We could have tied it. It could have been anything. Could have went anywhere. The keeper played an amazing game, bro. The keeper played an amazing game. Because if not, both keepers, we could say, both keepers played an amazing game. I think in this game, they probably going to give the man of the match to probably Bellingham or something. But honestly, I think the man of the match of that game should honestly be Di Gregorio, if that's his name. I think he should be the man of the match because he carried Juve until the end, until the last minute. Like you said, we survived this game. Now we have a Classico coming on Sunday. I honestly don't feel like doing a reaction to that game because I'm feeling mad inside. I don't like talking when I'm mad because I could crash out. But anyways, our coach can make you mad. Honestly, our coach can make you mad. But it is what it is. I think we're gonna do well in a Classico. I feel like if our coach just keep his mind, don't lose it, just sit down and let the game plays, I feel like we should be fine. Just don't overthink it. It's simple. Okay. There's a lot of pressure when it comes to those types of games, but again, it's a simple thing. I can see. I feel like all defense know who the starting 11 should be. Why does the coach doesn't know it? I don't get it, but it is what it is. Take a chill pill, but we'll go sleep. Might go sleep or do something. I don't know. I might go play later or do something. Enjoy life. Do something. Well, Real Madrid, everyone. I should do a preview for the Barcelona game. Um, 3 more points in the Champions League. By the way, let me take a look at the standing. Let's take a look at the standing for the Champions League as of right now. Let's see. We are fifth. Let me put it on the thing. As of right now, I mean, I mean, it doesn't matter. I think all the other games ended. We are fifth, so we have 9 points. Yeah, we're in a good position. Still have a bunch of games to play. Crazy to see that. Where is Barca is 9? Oh, Inter has 9.2. But anyways, it's a good start for the Champions League. It's a good way to start the Champions League. Juve is not even 20. He's not even in the top 20. Damn. Who's last? Ajax last. Benfica is, but Olink. I think we should honestly be able to finish in the top 8 very comfortably this season. Last season we couldn't do it, but I think we should be fine. We should be fine. We should be scoring a lot of more goals, like you said. That's something we've been struggling with doing for some reason. But again, I don't know. I don't know. That's something that comes with time and more games, I guess. But 3 games, 9 points. We go for Liverpool next week, I think. Yeah, at Enfield. Again, another game that I think we should be winning, although they won today and stuff. But Liverpool might be Liverpool, but Real Madrid. You guys get it. Liverpool hasn't been the best this season, so I think we should be able to get the next 6 points from Barca and Liverpool. And then we keep going. in that amazing season that we have. So yeah, see you guys on the preview for the Clasico. A la Madrid, and bye bye.